doing is cut the motor. I'm just paddling into this other spot, and I'm just checking to see where all the deer are crossing this creek at. I got an idea, but just always like a new area like this. I don't like going in the dark. I like seeing what I'm dealing with, kind of making a calculated, educated guess as to where to climb before I just waltz up in there in the dark, blindly. Alright, I'm set up, climb this silver maple right here, and I came all the way here to the back and found 2 really good trails, and then I come up to this inside corner. There's a big swamp that stops, big wet weather slough, and it stops right here. There's a ridge right here too. They're cutting through here, but there's a rub over there. I found a rub and a honey locust. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna sit here all day, if I'm gonna sit for a little while and go do some scouting. We'll see. All depends on if I start seeing deer. That rub's right there. Well, obviously I'm down from the tree. It's about lunchtime. I'm gonna go look at some other stuff. All I saw was just that one little swamp bandit. But there's a bunch of spots over here that I want to go check. I know I'm going to have some different winds, so I need to check out some other stuff and try to formulate some kind of game plan. It's supposed to be a little bit warm the next few days. Well, this is a less than ideal situation. I've got a slow leak somehow. Got to go back to the landing and see if I can figure out how to plug it. Oh, the joys of boating for whitetails. Got to love it. I mean, it's not a ton of water, but it's enough to worry about for me. Well, I discovered where the leak was. Right there. So I put some JB water weld on it, and we're gonna see if that does the trick. Let's hope so. Anyhow, I'm letting that set, and I'll get back on the water in a little bit, do some scouting. Crossing right through here. All right, I got the leak repaired, I think. Boat's not running as good as it was. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm in here scouting some new stuff real quick before I get in the tree. Just kind of looking at some spots for future sets. I might hunt this evening. I'm not quite sure. It just really depends on what I find. Let's go do some looking. Also, I'm kind of figuring out the access too. It's a small public bean field. Look at that. There's clumps of it all everywhere out in this field. That is some good deer food. Try to figure out a good spot right in here. It's looking good though. Should be a decent set. Well, there's his boat. So I came in here, I never saw his boat because I scouted him down. He must have came after me. What happened? I wish I'd have known that he was parked there. I'd have never walked in here to begin with. He's about right. He's about right in the right spot. Well, good luck to him. Hope he keeps the big one. I tried to be as quiet as I could, close to the stand, slipping out of there. I'm gonna go get back in the boat and go to plan B. See, I was tucked up in that hole right there, so he must not have been able to see my boat. That's probably what happened. Tucked up in there, didn't see my boat. That's all right. I'm gonna putt, slow idle out of here. Oh, but I don't want to mess him up. All right. My wind's blowing back this way, that way. There's a point way out there. Pretty sure that's where that deer's coming from. All right, I gotta find a tree. ASAP. All right. That rubs right there. This has been a dumpster fire. Boat's taking on water again. I had a daggone one of them carp, Asian flying carp, whatever things are. Jump in the boat. Then the motor was under power. Then I bumped into a log, got caught on a log, had to get out, almost topped my hip boots. Got in here, there's a stand over there. I went deeper and I found all this sign, so I'm just gonna sit by the tree. I ain't got time to climb a tree. Too much noise. And I think if I kill a deer this afternoon, it will be a daggum miracle. I mean, a miracle of epic proportions. It's like 5 o'clock, man. Wind's blowing wrong, it seems. Oh well, let's sit down. Well, that's a wrap on the day. Just a few does and some coons. I want to get my strap out of here, and I noticed that my toolbox is in disarray. All kind of stuff's gone out of here. Stuff's thrown everywhere. That's gone. Had a nice tool set right there, gone. My bow box with all my broadheads, all that's gone. All my arrows, had extra arrows, they stole all those. Wow. Wow. Just unfreaking real. Going right over there. Alright. I'm gonna climb this hackberry. Park the boat over there at the water. The wind's coming from the field to the water, which is perfect. That scrape line the other day I found, there's community scrape on that corner and all the way down, and I imagine it just keeps going. And this works good for a south wind. This buck will want to work this and go out, and that connects to a bunch of other woods. I'm expecting the deer to come right down this line. Shoot him right there. Or the deer could come straight down through here. Shoot him right there. I'm set up. See what happens. It's 3:30. Little buck came in, and where I climbed, he finally got my wind. But I'm trying to shoot the field edge and this gap, and so I gotta be right here, but we'll just see what happens. I think he went low for some reason. I don't know if it's because of the honey locust right there, more than likely. But there's honey locust up here too, so we'll see. It's 4 o'clock. Alright, down from the tree. Saw that little buck and that doe going to a new spot tomorrow morning. I've been eyeballing it on a map and it looks daggum good. It's a pain in the butt to get to, but we're gonna get to it. See y'all then. Alright, time to put the boat in. It's warm, but you never daggum know. You just never know when old Mr. Big is gonna stroll on by. Let's put this boat in. Alright, got it in. Time to go. My bow on the ground, about to get my climber straight up. The tree's like 50 yards. Alright, I'm set up. It's starting to break day. There's a bunch of hens roosted here. Upon further inspection in the dark, they're about to fly down right here. Oh, I'm looking at a hen right now. How about that? Anyhow, there's trails everywhere. I'm in a good spot. We'll see what happens. I'm about to film these turkeys. All right, 1 hour down, nothing. Hour 2, nothing. Hour 3, nothing. If you're a bow fisher, I wish they would just dynamite these things somehow. I hate these things. I hate these things with a passion. Absolute passion. Gosh, I hate them things. Absolutely hate them things. Alright. Well, here's the update. The update is I was sitting there looking at a map, and I just happened to look up and I saw a crap ton of, I probably saw, I don't know, there was a wad of does crossing this crossing, and they're crossing at a particular point, which makes sense because it's shallower water. The most shallow water, I talk about this all the time, but the shallow water crossings are fire. Overlooked spots like that, everybody's trying to go way back in there, go deep and all that. All these deer, there's tracks, I'm talking about tracks on tracks, thousands of deer tracks, big buck tracks, rubs, scrapes, everything cutting right through here. So I just gotta have, I need something, I'm pretty sure I need something from, well, I know not south. South sucks. So I gotta figure out what wind to hunt it on, and then I gotta get that wind. Anyhow, I'm about to get some lunch. Got some old goldfish, crackers, and some water. Charging the phone. Just filled up the gas tank. Yeah. Check back with y'all later. It's 12 o'clock. And you gotta do what you gotta do to cool off and get you a bath. That's what you do. Alright, so I'm pressed for time. In short, just more peril. Slipped on the boat ramp, about broke my neck. Literally, like went flat on my back. And had to get changed, clean up, calm down a little bit. Well, that'll wrap it up for today. I just snuck into a spot, ground hunted.